Welcome back, everybody. I've got a video for you guys today. If you're wondering what you're looking at here, we've got some seed trays. We're gonna sprout some. Some of my favorite sprouts. So I get these on Amazon. It's from a company called Sprout House, and it's certified organic, and it contains organic French lentil, certified organic fenugreek, certified organic red clover, certified organic radish, certified red lentil, and certified red clover. And it's a product of Canada, and these taste really good in my opinion. It's about $10 for about a pound. Here's what a full bag looks like unopened. I actually just got these in the mail today. So what we're going to do is we're going to sprout some of these seeds using two different methods. So one method is going to be using a grow medium, which is this stuff here, which is one of my favorites. This is cocoa coir. It's ground up coconut husks, all dried out. And as you can see, I had added a bunch of water to mine to get it moist. And one way I usually tell if it's too moist is if you squeeze it and a lot of water comes out. And as you can see, no water is really coming out unless I really squeeze it. So that's pretty good and moist. What you're going to want to do first of all, though, is you're going to need two trays like this. Now, I don't know if you can see the holes in there, but there are holes, drain holes inside here. So you're going to want two trays like this. One of them you're going to cut in half with a pair of scissors, so you're essentially going to ruin it, okay? And then you're going to want another one, same thing, with the holes in the back or in the bottom for drainage. This one you don't want to damage at all, so we'll leave this one. And then I have another one here with no holes in it, and that'll be used to contain the water. So let's get my scissors out. We will cut this guy as close to in half as you can. It doesn't have to be exactly. And again, you could buy these trays on Amazon as well. These are 12 by 24, I believe. They're not exactly cheap, but they're not very expensive either. So you're going to take the one half of this, so this guy here, and you're going to want to put it inside the other tray that has the drain holes in it, just like so. And you'll find that you'll have to cut out these corners. So that the corner looks like that. Do the same thing on the other corner. And that is so that when you put this in, it fits in there nice and neat. Sort of like this. So, and what this is going to do is going to allow me to put grow medium on one side and then no grow medium on the other side, and then, you know, there's not going to be any mixture there. So I can keep the seeds that are growing with no medium separate from the seeds that are using medium. So I'm going to use this portion here. If you make one of these at home, you'll notice that this side is going to be a little taller. So that's the side we're going to put the grow medium in. So we'll just grab some of that, put in about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch, not too much. Hope everybody's having a good beginning of their New Year's. I know mine's doing pretty good. Can't complain too much. Thank you guys for tuning in, checking this out. This might end up being a 2 or 3 part video. I'm going to do my best to try to do an editing job on this. I'm going to try to splice 3 videos together, but I don't know if I even have the technology for that. So we may just end up with 3 separate videos, so bear with me. So we're going to take we got our tray ready now. As a matter of fact, we can go ahead and put the drain tray inside the reservoir tray here. This is the one with no holes in it, and this one that I'm placing inside it is the one with holes. So I guess we'll let's see. Sorry about that. It's not very level where I'm working. Using this wheelbarrow and it's at an angle. I'm just trying to figure the best way to do this without spilling seeds all to one side. So we got this bag. It's already open. It's almost empty, so we go ahead and use those up. And just sprinkle them around pretty evenly as you can. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. You know, and then we're gonna add a little bit more. We'll go ahead and open up this other bag. Get your scissors if you got them. Makes it a little easier. It does have a little pull strap thing there on the top, but oh, excuse me. Alright, get this bag open. And we'll just grab a handful of these and then get the sprinkle out the other spots that didn't get that many seeds. And you're going to want to do this pretty generously, otherwise you're going to have really fine amounts of sprouts in here. So just nice even layer as best as you can. Alright, that looks alright. See if we can get a close up here. Alright, so I'm just kind of flatten it out the best you can with your hand. Alright, and now we're going to get some more cocoa coir. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of it on the top, just a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see this and I'm not staring at the side of my leg or the side of the wheelbarrow here. I got the action camera attached to my head so I can use both of my hands. A little bit more. Okay. And we'll just smooth that out a little bit. Alright. Now, to do the sprouts on this side here with no grow medium. So we're just going to go ahead and dump the sprouts in. You're going to want to use quite a bit like I did in the grow medium. So as you can see there, and then we'll spread this out. And it's going to fill in the divots, or the indentations, or the embossment, whatever you want to call it. See that? Okay, now we're going to transfer this inside to an area that I have set up. And then you're also going to want one of these guys. This is a humidity dome. You can order these separate, and you can see the name. I don't know if you can see the name on there. It says Jiffy. That's the brand. And what that does is just sit on top like that. So yeah, let's get these guys inside. Oh, almost forgot something. You guys want to see something weird? like a screen in the screen. Alright, enough goofing around. Let's get this inside. Alright. This is going to be my designated spot. Move this out of the way. Alright. Now this is just a little rack. I also got this on Amazon. You can buy these on there for about 30 bucks. It's got 5 shelves on it. It's about 5 feet tall. And these fit on there pretty good. So now we need to add water. So I'm going to grab some purified water, or filtered water. I use reverse osmosis with a deionizer, so it's pretty pure and has a good pH. And then I'll just basically use my hand and dump the water on my hand so it's not digging a hole in the grow medium. Alright, nice and damp. And then the same thing down here. You're going to use quite a bit more water down here, so. Okay. Now, make sure the seeds didn't go underneath, and they didn't really, so that's alright. And if you do get some water in there and it pushes the seeds out of the way, just go ahead and use your hand and scoot them back around. Get a little bit more water. And if you put too much water in this one, it'll just drain out into this one. So, and I'm just going to dump it over here on my hand. Alright, we'll go with that. So it didn't really get wet. I want to get as many of them wet as possible. Okay. Now, if I can take this off without making a big mess. Alright. Let's see, there's a good place for the camera. Alright, and if you guys are wondering why these sprouts look really good and these ones do not, it's because at the beginning I made a huge mistake, and as you can tell right there, there's evidence. It's all dry. And in the video you'll see me put something down and take it off, you know, so often later on, but that was after a few days of recording. So if I do, well, I'm gonna do this again, but next time I'll remember to cover this up, and those of you watching are probably gonna point that out, but I'll go ahead and admit that right now. I messed up. This one's a mess up. So this one had soil or grow medium and this had none, and I forgot to cover the seeds, so that's what happened. They're still growing though. I'm gonna let these guys keep growing and then I'll eat them. Alright, here we go. So after just a few minutes I was able to put these seeds in here and sprout them. No, I'm just kidding. I had to edit that. It was many thousands of photos. It was almost 40 hours worth of video when I stitched it all together, and I had to cut it way back because there's no way I was going to sit and watch a 40-hour long YouTube video, and there's no way any of you would either. So I had to practice my editing skills, because I've never ever done it before, and this is the first time. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe, click the bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll get a notification each time I put up a new video, so you can follow along with my crazy creations and some of my gardening, and I'll share some of what I know with you guys, and share some of my mistakes and mess ups too, because I like doing that, because it's also important to show those, so that I don't do it again. And that way, if you guys are going to do something similar to what I'm doing, I'll show you how I messed up, and you might come across a point where you would have messed up had you not watched the video. So yeah, alright, thank you guys for tuning in. As always, keep building.